Yo, what is up everybody, it's your man Rigo here, and we are about to embark on an adventure. Like, a serious, pack your bags, book that ticket adventure. We're talking about Vietnam, people. This country is pure magic, from the bustling cities to the serene countryside. And trust me, I've been itching to share this experience with you guys. We're diving deep into the heart of Vietnam, exploring the hidden gems and iconic landmarks that make this country so special. So buckle up, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and get ready to dive into the top 10 places you absolutely have to visit in Vietnam. Let's do this! First up, we're heading straight to Ha Long Bay. Now, I'm not exaggerating when I say this place is like something out of a dream. Imagine towering limestone karsts jutting out of emerald green water. It's surreal. We're talking thousands of these islands, each one unique, just scattered across the bay. You can rent a boat, kayak through the hidden caves and lagoons, and just feel the immensity of nature all around you. And the best part? The way the sunlight hits those cliffs, man. It creates this ever-changing canvas of colors, from golden hues at sunrise to these deep, vibrant purples as the sun sets. It's absolutely breathtaking. Seriously, you haven't experienced true awe until you've seen Ha Long Bay. Trust me on that. Oh, and don't even get me started on the legends surrounding this place. Local folklore says the islands were created by dragons to protect Vietnam from invaders. How cool is that? Whether you believe the legends or not, one thing's for sure. Ha Long Bay is a place where myth meets reality, and it's an experience you won't forget. Next stop, we're diving headfirst into the chaotic energy of Hanoi, Vietnam's vibrant capital. And let me tell you, this city is a whirlwind for the senses. The streets are a symphony of honking motorbikes, street vendors cooking up delicious food, and locals going about their day. It's a bit overwhelming at first, but once you lean into the chaos, you'll find a city bursting with life, history, and culture. Make sure you wander through the Old Quarter. We're talking narrow alleyways, ancient temples hidden around corners, and shops overflowing with silks, crafts, and everything in between. And don't even get me started on the food. Hanoi is a street food paradise. We're talking steaming bowls of pho, banh mi bursting with flavor, and fresh spring rolls that will blow your mind. But Hanoi is more than just its chaotic beauty. It's a city steeped in history, a place where ancient traditions meet modern-day life. You can feel it in the air, in the architecture, in the stories etched into the city's walls. So take your time, get lost in the maze of streets, and soak it all in. Trust me, Hanoi will leave its mark on you. Alright guys, buckle up because we're heading south to Ho Chi Minh City, the bustling metropolis that was once known as Saigon. And let me tell you, this city is a whole different beast. Forget sleepy villages. Ho Chi Minh City is a relentless surge of energy, a place where skyscrapers cast shadows on ancient pagodas, and the streets pulse with a contagious energy that's impossible to ignore. You'll find remnants of the past intertwined with modern-day Vietnam. Check out the Cu Chi tunnels, an intricate network of underground tunnels used during the war. It's a sobering reminder of the country's past and the resilience of its people. But don't let the historical weight get you down. Ho Chi Minh City knows how to have a good time. The nightlife here is legendary, with rooftop bars offering stunning city views, live music venues pulsing with energy, and street markets that come alive after dark. And of course, we can't forget the food. Ho Chi Minh City is a melting pot of flavors, and you'll find everything from traditional Vietnamese dishes to international cuisine. Make sure to try the com tam, a broken rice dish that's a local favorite. So, put on your walking shoes, grab a Vietnamese iced coffee, and get ready to experience the vibrant chaos and undeniable charm of Ho Chi Minh City. Get ready to be transported back in time because we're about to step into the magical world of Hoi An. Imagine a place where time seems to stand still, where ancient architecture lines the streets, and colorful lanterns cast a warm glow over everything. Hoi An is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. This charming town was once a major trading port, and its streets are lined with beautifully preserved merchant houses, Chinese temples, and old tea warehouses. Take a stroll along the Thu Ban River as the sun sets, and watch as hundreds of lanterns illuminate the town. It's like something out of a fairy tale. And don't forget to grab a custom-made outfit from one of the many talented tailors in Hoi An. Seriously, they can make anything. But Hoi An is more than just a pretty face. It's a place where you can feel the weight of history, the echoes of merchants and traders from centuries past. It's a reminder that even in a world that's constantly moving, some places retain a timeless beauty. Okay, history buffs, this one's for you. We're heading to Hue, the former imperial capital of Vietnam, a city steeped in history and grandeur. Picture this: ancient citadels, majestic tombs of emperors past, and a river that winds its way through the heart of it all. That's Hue in a nutshell. The main attraction here is the Imperial City, a sprawling complex of palaces, temples, and gardens that will transport you straight back to the Nguyen dynasty. Spend a day exploring its vast courtyards, marvel at the intricate details of the architecture, and imagine what life was like for the emperors who once ruled from this very spot. But Hue is more than just its imperial past. Take a boat trip down the Perfume River, named for the fragrant flowers that used to grow along its banks. You'll glide past picturesque pagodas, lush green rice paddies, and traditional villages where life seems to move at a slower pace. And speaking of slower pace, make sure to try Hue's famous vegetarian cuisine. Influenced by Buddhist traditions, it's a unique and delicious culinary experience you won't find anywhere else in Vietnam. So if you're ready to delve into Vietnam's rich history and experience the tranquility of a bygone era, Hue is calling your name. Alright, adventure junkies, it's time to lace up those hiking boots and get ready for some epic scenery because we're heading north to Sapa. Nestled high in the mountains, Sapa is famous for its stunning terraced rice fields that cascade down the slopes like giant green staircases. Seriously, the photos don't do it justice. This is a place where you can immerse yourself in nature, trek through bamboo forests, and discover hidden waterfalls cascading down the mountainside. And the best part? You'll be surrounded by the vibrant cultures of the Hmong, Dao, and Tay people, who call these mountains home. Make sure to visit the local villages, where you can learn about their traditions, browse their handicrafts, and maybe even share a cup of tea with a local family. Trust me, the hospitality here is as heartwarming as the scenery is breathtaking. And if you're up for a challenge, hike to the top of Phansapan, the highest peak in Southeast Asia. The views from the summit are absolutely mind-blowing, so pack your sense of adventure, embrace the great outdoors, and get ready to experience the raw beauty of Sapa. Yo, have you ever wanted to explore a world hidden beneath the surface? Buckle up because we're about to journey deep into Pong Nha, Kibang National Park, home to the largest cave in the world. Sundong, imagine this. You're standing at the mouth of a cave so massive it has its own ecosystem, its own weather system, even its own clouds. It's like stepping into another dimension. And Sundong is just the tip of the iceberg. This entire national park is a network of hundreds of caves, each one more impressive than the last. We're talking underground rivers, massive stalactites and stalagmites, and a sense of adventure that'll have your heart racing. Now, exploring Sundong is not for the faint of heart. It's an expedition, a multi-day trek through some of the most challenging and rewarding terrain on the planet. But trust me, the experience of witnessing the sheer scale and beauty of this underground world is something you'll never forget. Alright, after all that adventure, it's time for some serious relaxation. We're heading to Nha Trang, Vietnam's coastal paradise where turquoise waters meet pristine beaches. Think white sand beaches stretching as far as the eye can see, palm trees swaying in the breeze, and the sound of waves crashing against the shore. Nha Trang is the perfect place to unwind, soak up the sun, and sip on a refreshing coconut while you work on that tan. But don't be fooled by the laid-back vibe. Nha Trang has an adventurous side too. Dive into the crystal clear waters and explore the vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life. Go snorkeling, scuba diving, or even try your hand at kite surfing. And when the sun goes down, Nha Trang comes alive with beach bars, seafood restaurants, and a vibrant nightlife scene that'll keep you dancing until dawn. Get ready to experience a completely different side of Vietnam because we're about to journey into the heart of the Mekong Delta. This is where the mighty Mekong River empties into the sea, creating a labyrinth of waterways, floating markets, and lush green landscapes. Imagine cruising down the river in a traditional wooden boat, surrounded by coconut trees and rice paddies stretching as far as the eye can see. You'll pass by floating markets piled high with exotic fruits, fresh produce, and local crafts. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Life in the Mekong Delta revolves around water, and you'll see locals going about their daily routines, fishing, transporting goods, and even living on houseboats. It's a glimpse into a way of life that's both fascinating and humbling. Make sure to try the local delicacies, like fresh spring rolls, elephant earfish grilled to perfection, and juicy tropical fruits you've never even heard of before. So hop on a boat, get lost in the maze of canals, and experience the magic of the Mekong Delta. Last but not least, we're ending our Vietnamese adventure on a high note, literally escaping to paradise, Phu Quoc Island. Imagine pristine beaches with soft white sand that feels like powdered sugar between your toes. Crystal clear turquoise waters that are perfect for swimming, snorkeling, and just floating the day away. Phu Quoc is the ultimate tropical getaway. Spend your days lounging on the beach, sipping on fresh coconut water, and reading a book under the shade of a palm tree. Or, if you're feeling adventurous, rent a motorbike and explore the island's hidden coves, fishing villages, and pepper plantations. And when the sun sets, head to the night market for some delicious seafood, local crafts, and live music. Phu Quoc is the perfect place to unwind, recharge, and soak up the natural beauty of Vietnam one last time before you head home. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 places you absolutely have to experience in Vietnam. From the bustling streets of Hanoi to the tranquil beaches of Phu Quoc, this country has something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to book that ticket, pack your bags, and discover the magic of Vietnam for yourself. And trust me, once you've experienced the warmth of the people, the delicious food, and the breathtaking landscapes, you'll be planning your return trip before you know it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below which place you're most excited to visit. Until next time, keep exploring.